Hello, everybody. I am Sudeshna from MARG Business Transformation. I'm thrilled to launch Talent Playbook, the podcast for and by the HR leaders and our L&D experts. Here we shall unpack the power-packed essentials of 2026 as trends we are seeing, frameworks for leading change, and the smart strategies for future-ready learning. So, these episodes may be very short, but they would have very sharp and actionable insights from our leaders. Today, I'm delighted to have Amit Kaul, the HR head of Opal, as our first guest of episode 1. Welcome, Mr. Amit.
Hi, thank you. And thank you for inviting me, Sudeshna. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. So I'm diving straight into the questions. We are seeing a lot of things happening around us. So can you, representing the very happening manufacturing industry, give us at least 2 to 3 kind of real trends you would see, you are seeing, which would kind of define the workplace in 2026?
Yeah, it is like with the new labor codes there, which have been put in place from 21st of November. Mm-hmm. So gig employment and fixed term employment now have been legalized. So the employee-employer relationship, as we knew it all these years, which was supposed to be very strong and very long-lasting in some cases in the government sector and the public sector, which I represent, it was almost lifelong. So that relationship is definitely transiting from permanence to transience. So the bond between the employer and employee is going to get weaker. Employees are not going to rely on an organization for their careers. They have to define their path themselves. The organizations may not do it in many cases. So in this context, and also, of course, when we are talking anything or everything under the sun in the business context, in the organizational ecosystem, no discussion can be complete without AI. So understanding the impact of AI in one's qualification domain is definitely going to be the most important trend or the imperative for the employees. And again, the impact of AI for organizations, how best they can do it to reduce costs, to outperform competition. So these things are very much going to be there. But coming back to the employee perspective, once you understand the impact of AI, we must learn and understand how to de-risk your employability. Is AI going to impact your job? And if so, how? Is it really going to wipe off what you're doing? I mean, is it going to be entirely automated? Or you need to upskill? So you need to understand, you need to really go deep into it. And if whatever be the case, you need to accordingly act. You need to act, whether you to upgrade or acquire new skills, qualifications, education, whatever. So these are the two important things which I think are going to be happening in the times to come. Again, I reiterate, the employer-employee relationship weakening and the impact of AI on employees and organizations. Both of them have to respond quickly.
That's something great. I think what you have said, and coming like, you got the AI topic right up front and stated it. So yeah, I mean, we know change is a constant, but I think the demonstration of change is a constant has never been the way it is happening now. So how do you plan, or how does your organization plan to kind of, deal with the challenges of the changes it's happening around?
Yeah, it's, as I said, it's very important for all organizations, and my organization is not an exception. So we are looking at how integrating AI can help us do our operations safely, like utilizing AI in our operations and maintenance part. So the concept of agentic AI and digital twins. So we are exploring the technology intersections, the AI intersections in our company. So that is one thing that we are definitely doing, and we are changing the way we have shaped our business. So that is very important. And at the same time, in the change, we are also a change cannot be possible if we introduce systems or technologies which the employees are not comfortable with. So we are also looking at upskilling our employees in AI. So that also is a key priority for us. So I would say these are the two important things, how we look forward to meet the AI, the challenge and the the imperatives that AI poses before us, because AI definitely has the power to really reduce costs, bring in revolutionary ways of completing work, and also AI also can really help in better product understanding, how products can be made in a better way. So the all-encompassing nature of AI is something that we need to be shaping our organizations, people, systems, structure on the AI template.
So do you envision the way we learn will change, and any steps you are taking that how the way you are going to kind of design your learning for your people, those strategies, those approaches changing?
See, AI definitely, one is the AI skill alone. I mean, a basic understanding of AI is something that is going to be an essential skill, something like a reading, writing, arithmetic, and then AI also.
Yeah.
Or each and every employee, regardless of his age, whether he's in the initial stages or in the mid-career or even in the late stages, he or she needs to have an understanding of AI and how to use it, right from the generative part to the agentic part, and whether it is through your maintenance and all operations, through digital twins and all that. So each and every employee needs to understand that, because as I said earlier, if an organization is introducing something in AI, the employees need to be trained and they need to be able to implement the AI solution. So as I said earlier, like if our company is introducing something, so we are looking at learning as equally important. We have always looked at learning as an investment. It's not something for which we find an ROI or something. We are trying to instill the need for learning new things in the challenging environments and the rapidly changing business ecosystems. So we are trying to create that desire within employees to learn, because employees are more keyed up for career advancements, for promotions, for pay increments, and all that. But linking them to learning is something that we are trying to do here at Opal.
Absolutely. I think the learning culture becomes that learning culture we have been so long harping on is the time to make it a reality, so that that entire ecosystem around it can kind of grow. And I think AI has got that to us. Now, a little bit about you and the way you look at the organizations. So, in this ever changing and in this kind of a dynamic environment, what is the one must have skill for leaders you feel?
Well, I would say leadership is so very important. I would not say one, I would say four: vision, execution, influencing, and delegating. So, VEID, as I put it. So, vision, execution, influencing, and delegating all are required. There are so many others, but these are essential must-haves.
Okay, great. Um, in this era, what has been a toughest belief for you to unlearn?
Well, just like anybody else, for me, it's very difficult to understand and appreciate that all that we ever learn, is the timeless truth. See, learning whatever we have learned itself, that may never be relevant. It may not even be true 10 years hence. So, letting go of that belief has been very tough.
I can't kind of say disagree or with you on that. Um, and for people leaders, like, is anything you feel the people leaders should stop doing?
Stop doing is, I would say, like chasing trends, and you should lead and create your own way, because trends are never specific to your organization. So a trend may be very generic. So stop chasing trends and instead focus on your people. You should have a very inward looking focus when it comes to people. In the age of AI, it is, and so much of uncertainty, it's very important that talent leaders and HR leaders, they should focus on the psychological safety of the employees. That's very important, especially the Gen Z and all, in so much of turbulence. So HR should lead the way in providing the psychological safety to the employees. I mean, we've talked a lot in the years gone by about the physical safety aspect, health, safety, environment, and all. But psychological safety as a concept is going to gain a lot of currency in times to come.
So, in all this, what is one book you are reading currently, which you can share with us?
Yeah, I've just started reading a book, Creative Destruction, by Richard Foster and Sarah Captain. It's basically about companies that are built to last. Why do they underperform the markets, and how to successfully transform them? So it's an interesting read, and it's good.
Great. So, what is the one piece of advice you will leave your peers with?
With advice, I would just say that we in the HR fraternity, we need to be very grounded. We need to be very grounded, very connected to the people. That's very important. If we are not connected to our people, our employees, and HR definitely will always, regardless of the onslaught of technology, the methods of work, HR has to be the bridge, a very credible, strong, resilient bridge between the top management, between the employer, as they call it, and the employees. It is the stronger, the more resilient the bridge, the more strong, powerful, resilient the organization will be. So please focus on your people, understand the pulse of people, understand the pain points, and try to be that interlocutor or whatever. Try to harmonize the interests of the organization and the people and bring them together on a common plane, each and every employee of yours. That's very important.
I think, Amit, when we thought that this in short span, I was thinking how much information we can give our viewers, and I think this has been an incredible, kind of a bite, we can say, but the insights have been incredible. So I can recap is, in this era of AI, and when there is no guaranteed loyalty between the employees and employers, I think what HR leaders are, the ask from HR leaders is to be that connection and to make the connections even more stronger than before, so that your employees can not only go through this phase, but actually thrive here. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, Amit, for this wonderful
Thank you.
piece.
Thank you, Sudeshna, for having me. Thank you.